Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we are in the Crypt Spire, yay! And we are going to build in such a way that this entire build will take us all the way through to Mito, and we will see how that goes. Now there will be one change that we will change for Mito, and it will be, well, actually two changes. It'll be these two gifts. We'll just change them for Mito, and that's all we'll do. But from here on out, we are 100% running Io all the way to the end, because I believe that she is the one that actually plays the most, even though she's not part of cutscenes, she makes the most sense as the ending of the game here comes along. She makes the most sense for the one that you would think that should be coming along with you all the way to the end. She is in a few cutscenes here and there, and then she talks to all the attendants in the government center and stuff, so it makes a lot of sense that she would be the one who would be exploring with you along all the way to the end from this point onwards. So from here, what we're going to do is we are going to play fairly aggressive here, and we do have some pretty good dark value, we have some pretty decent light value, and Bridge to Glory, even though we only have 777 for our light value here, half of that is given to our attack value, and as you can see, it's about 360 something that we get, 385 or something like that we would get, and so that's like more than half of our attack value as it is, so that's like a 50 something % buff as it stands right away. So just adding this is pretty incredible compared to the base value of the weapon here. Now we're going for an ice veil because ice pierce attacks are very, very good versus the black hunters, the hunters in black, and so we're going to run with that for now. So we have really good ice damage, and then as well as here we have light and dark value increases by 30% to these values, which is going to be absolutely amazing. So it's like another let's see, another 200 or something that we get added to our attack values. So we basically have, once we get focused, we're basically doubling our attack value here, which is pretty incredible. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on with it. And we don't really necessarily have the most incredible one-hit kind of damage, but we do have some very, very good overall damage as we actually get into engaging with these different guys here. We are able to do very, very well, and especially that we are paired up here with Io, and she also gets the blood buff to us as well, because of her ability with blood weapon to be paired with partners. So it's very, very nice that we are able to take this build pretty high, just because of a couple of gifts here along the way. Okay, now we won't really necessarily be getting focused too much along the way, but this is where we can actually do some pretty decent damage at a distance, and as you can see here, we can stagger these guys quite a bit, and having something like that Will-o'-the-wisp here along the way, it will add to our ability just to have some ranged attacks. And the nice thing is that most of these areas are fairly open in such a way that we're able to have damage at a distance without actually getting too involved with oh, good job, Io, without getting too involved with how these guys are actually having our will-o'-the-wisps like get damaged up against walls and such. So we have a pretty good chance to make sure that 100% of our damage is getting dished out on the enemy here. So really, really good overall. And the nice thing is that because we do have a Pierce Veil along the way here, we are able to actually get some pretty good damage overall, just because of the fact that we're running Pierce. Now our weapon is Ice Slash, and that is very, very good versus the Hunters in Black, because they are weak to ice. And so we have Ice Pierce Blood Slash. That's our 4 items of contention here that we have as damage values. Now this is one of the trickier areas, just because of the fact of how these guys are set up here. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Okay, let's heal up one more. Alright, this is not working out. And here's where some of this is going to be a problem. Okay. We should be able to take this guy in the doorway here. There we go. Io should be fine with that guy. Okay, good. That is very nice. We were able to save the day there with Io, turning his back. So that is where something like that can be very, very bad overall, just because of how narrow that passageway was. But as you see, once we get over to the monkey area, we're able to actually do fairly well, just because of the fact that we do have a pretty wide open berth ahead of us, and we shouldn't really have too many problems. And here we can hit this guy from a distance here, but as you can see, this is going to be very, very bad here all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Okay, now we are super buffed, all things considered. Whoops, we're dead. Thanks, Io. Oh, Io's dead. We're dead. Yep. Oh, the monkeys. Oh, the monkeys are horrible. Absolutely horrible, horrible monkeys. If we could bury them all alive, I would do that. And I would just sit there and cackle and laugh and listen to them howl. But this setup here is actually pretty decent, just because of the fact of how all of this develops here against each of these enemies. We have something for all of them, which is great, because most of the time you're always trying to struggle against, you know, what are the enemy weaknesses and such. And this setup here has at least a little bit of something for each of the enemies. The problem we do have is the monkeys, obviously, because the monkeys are always ridiculous, regardless of what kind of format you actually engage with the monkeys. They are one of the worst enemies in the game, as we all know from so many times of fighting with the monkeys. And that's the nice thing about Will-O-The-Wisp, is it does do very, very good stagger potential versus the enemies here. And it can knock folks around pretty easily, pretty quickly. Alright, so as we make our second way up the spire here, we do have to kind of kill these guys. But on your second time around, you can actually make it up by just running. And unfortunately, Io might actually have some problems, but other than that, we should be fine. And we should be able to bring her up here. Ouch. That guy has some serious reach there. Io? Wow. He actually picked us up. That's pretty amazing. Okay. That Stone Crusher is very, very aggressive here. Okay. Hopefully EO does not get destroyed there. This guy is very aggressive with his blocking techniques. EO is still dodging like an animal. Okay. Maybe we can give her some reprieve here. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oops. I missed the parry there, unfortunately. There we go. A little bit of startup time there for the parry frames, so always tough to figure out when that parry window is. So now what we can do is we can actually go for our Blood Veil attack here, which is nice. Okay, and we can let the monkeys come to us, which is great. Oh, thanks you. Oh, okay. EO saved the day, and then she gave herself for us. That is so very nice of her. Ouch. Are we dead again? Maybe. Oh, yep, we're dead. Oh, the monkeys. They're absolutely horrible. And there's no good way for us to get in there except through camouflage at this point. Good morning, EO. Okay. So now, the nice thing is that you can actually just run through. There's no real reason to actually fight because the monkeys are absolutely horrible for this setup. They are the one thing that we desperately cannot fight because there's so many of them all at once, and they hit you and then they chop right through you. Like, they can continue swinging over and over and over, and they don't actually do enough balance damage, ouch, to actually hurt you, and so they continue to attack you and hit you no matter what. So it becomes very, very, very awful very, very, very quickly. Okay, let's head over. We'll just ignore that fella. There's a lot of them. That is very, very true. Okay, let's go ahead and get the lever here. And we got monkeys. Okay, and let's head through here. Now the monkeys will pursue us for all the way to the end of time. They will not give up the chase, no matter how far we run or where we go. They will always, always, always pursue us. Okay, so hopefully we can pair them off here one at a time. Good. Good. All right, and there's one more monkey. Looks like one more. Nice work, EO. Okay. All right, now we can go for Lyle here. This is important to go for Lyle because it always shows you the level of ability that your build has to offer. Okay, and let's go for Big Boy. Good job, EO. Okay, now let's go to town on the Stone Crusher here. Nice knockdown. Alright, they are all coming down the hallway, which is nice because we are able to actually hit them one at a time as they come through. Oops, okay. And we'll take that backstab for free there. Now, going for ice backstabs against these fellas is not exactly the best, right? But it is very, very good I-core recovery. And we're going to have to heal after this. So we'll go for a regen inducer, as we'll get one back. So that will be returned to us very soon here. Okay.
I shall maximize my efforts.
Alright. Nice. Now the stone crushers are key to keep up in the air as much as possible to make sure that you are keeping them from doing wide sweeping strikes or the thrusting attacks, because every time they do a one of those attacks, typically they catch either EO or you on a roll, and so they have super ability to make it very, very miserable very, very quickly for you. So it's important to keep at least one of them up in the air, so that way EO can kind of take on the other one. Okay, now it gets super serious here. Just because this dude is extra aggressive, but the Will-o'-the-Wisp has a very, very, very good ability to keep these guys staggered all the time. Okay, let's see if we get we got a regen inducer, so we can use one more. That's great. And that's why you actually use one of them, is to just make sure that you actually have the ability to recover a regen inducer. And then you get one from Lyle here as well. So we're able to keep ourselves maxed out, topped off, and I love the lighting in here. As you can see, our colors have changed ever so slightly to a more vibrant, beautiful color here in the blue and the red. A very, very cool hallway. It's the only place in the game where that color change actually happens in that aggressive of a manner. So it's very, very nice that whatever your colors look like, they can all of a sudden turn into something more beautiful. Okay, so we're almost focused here, so that's great. We're almost able to get those beautiful 30% increases in our ability here. Oops. Okay, EO's just going to wreck face here. Oh, we missed each other. Oh, can't get him launched. That's fine. Okay, very nice. And as you see, blood weapon is a very, very good solid choice as you go through the Crypt Spire here. If you don't have a lot of elements available to you, you can always go for blood in here, and it does pretty well, all things considered. Now here is going to be very, very bad. Okay. Now we should be able to actually get this guy taken care of fairly easily, just because of the fact, whoop, except when he does that. Okay, and that should be that. Great. That could have been ultra super bad very, very quickly, very, very badly. However, the ability of having Will-o'-the-Wisp at a distance, Pierce at a distance, and like I said, blood is a pretty good element for the Crypt Spire overall. And so it works out very, very, very well. Now, it's kind of amazing that we can actually have quick mobility here like that with this weapon and this veil and these pretty good defenses overall, because having quick mobility sure does make for a great complement to our entire build set here. Because if we had normal mobility with this entire setup, it might not be as effective, just because of the fact that you can't get away from enemies very quickly or easily. And that's where a large part of our mobility around each of the fights comes from is from the fact that we are quick mobility and we can get away kind of when we need to. As you'll notice, our focus bar is not moving. It is not relaxing at all because we are continuing to progress into more enemy infested areas quickly enough. So it's very, very nice that we're not losing that ability to have the focus bar drain on us. So that definitely helps significantly there. Okay, great. That is very, very rare to catch this guy out. Now here, what we will want to do is we will want to hit this guy from a distance here and make sure that we take care of him before he actually gets over to us. And we had just enough shots there to take him down, and then we can go for this guy. So if you are invisible, this is the not most opportune way to go about taking these guys out. However, when you have no invisibility or no Night Stalker or anything, you want to take them in sequential order from right to left or left to right. But if you are invisible, you want to go for the two gunners first and then go for the guy in the middle. Alright, now as we continue all the way up to the top of the Crypt Spire here, we really don't have any other major blocks in front of us here. As we go along, we do have just a few enemies that we have to get through, but the reality is we are very, very well off here, all things considered. Now, Io should be able to take care of that boy down there, no problem, and she should be able to take care of all of that, so we don't need to turn around and actually do anything for that fella, which is nice. Io does do very, very well taking care of most of the enemies in the game. She does get into a dodge roll pattern every now and then, and we just have to mitigate that by, you know, catching enemies up in the air to give her enough time to recover. But as you can see, we don't really have a whole lot of burst damage. We have a lot of kind of damage that we can put out in kind of combo move setups with our other weapons and everything. So let's take a look at our damage here as we open this door. So right now the Ice Blood is running 1023 and at 40% more as well, so about 1400 is what our Ice Blood is running at, which is pretty incredible because it is such a lightweight weapon. Getting it up to very, very high levels is very, very critical and important to make sure that we have you know, ample damage that is survival ability for us. Otherwise we would have no chance against these guys otherwise, because if we were not able to get you know, look at those damage numbers, like that's pretty decent. 5460 in 3 or 4 hits. I mean, that's very, very, very good. Okay, now here we are going to take care of the monkeys here one-on-one. And this is where Will-O-The-Wisp is very, very, very helpful, is we are able to take care of business like that, stuff like that, at a distance with really little to no danger to ourselves. So it's very, very, very good. Okay, continuing on, and we are at the top, which is excellent, and we are able to move through to Mido. And we will take a pit stop at the duo, but the duo should not pose a too serious, significant threat to us. And just to kind of show you guys that, no lost Zweihander drop. We will not rest at the missile because we still have all of our items, and we only used 2 regenerations, and we should be fine for the duo fight. Now we will rest for the Mido fight, obviously, but we should be completely fine here for the duo. Now, we don't have the world's highest fire or ice defense here, but we will have a significant enough of a defense once we get focused, because we will have 30% more light value coming to us just because of having light and dark impulse. And as you see, our focus bar is like fixed still for some reason. That is kind of odd, but that's fine with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our defenses going. Okay, and we will take a look at here. Ice and fire, pretty good. And let's take a look now. Ice and fire, almost invincible on both. So not too bad, all things considered. So as we get focused here, obviously our damage and our defense will all go up at the same time, which is pretty incredible. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we're focused again. Ooh. There's some damage. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Io. Okay, now this is going to be quite the challenge here. Alright. Oops. Alright. Alright, Io, hang in there. Okay, let's go ahead and get focused. Okay, now we are running out of our abilities here. So time to get as much iCore as possible. Okay, this will help Io quite a bit here. Oh, she's hiding behind her pillars there. Where did she go? Alright. Ouch. Let's go ahead and get focused here. Let's go ahead and heal and then get everything. Nope. 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 All right, we are really in for a lot of damage here. And again, oops. Again here, what we're going for is the fact that Will-O-The-Wisp has a great ability to stagger any enemy in the game. Io, please. Nope. Okay, well, that was an unfortunate physical attack right there at the back. Unfortunately, we were... Yes, I was not relieved to see Mirlet resting. Always the first encounter with a boss is typically the hardest because of how they start their generation of their positioning. But we'll get through it. Don't you guys worry about it. Okay, so as we get back in here, we'll definitely have to try and stay away from the Cannoneer a little bit. But as you can see here, the Blade Bearer is definitely a problem, but the Cannoneer can come out of nowhere. I can't see what's going on. The Cannoneer can come out of nowhere and just ruin everything, as he normally does. That's typically his MO. He just ruins everything. Okay, and we should be able. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're dead. Thanks, Eo. Man, that stupid cannoneer. Alright. Let's get elemental wall going. Let's go ahead and heal up. Good job, Eo. Alright. My goodness. Alright. This is turning into way more ridiculous of a fight than it should be. Okay. Let's see. Can we get elemental wall? We sure can. Now, this fight is absolutely out of hand here. As you can see, we don't really have any super damage. Ouch. Man, that blade bearer, or that cannoneer, is just absolutely ridiculous right now. Okay, let's get these going again. Let's go ahead and heal up. Ouch. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's gonna backhand me. He should be going for Eo, but instead he decides to backhand me right in the face. Okay, and it's a good parry. Okay. All things considered, it's a pretty bad fight, but it's not incredibly horrible, you know? Okay, now going for this boy is just going to be fairly simple here. Just as long as we don't screw it all up. Okay. Ouch. You know, something like that would screw it all up very, very easily, very, very nicely. And we're almost out of healing. How wonderful. Okay. Okay. That was an unfortunate flamethrower to the face there. Yay! Oh, good grief. That took entirely too long. Way, 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 way too long. But that's okay. We did well enough. Now, for the Mito fight, this is kind of the build we're going to go for. But for here, we're just going to go for poison. Because that will be better off for us. And here, we'll just go for fire. Which is completely fine. And here we're going to go for, where's inhibit removal, just in case. And here we don't really need anything, but we can go for, it doesn't really matter what we go for here. I guess we'll go for antibody generation, so our inhibit is a little bit higher, because we will absolutely get inhibited along the way. If we want to, we go for the Ivory Grace, as its inhibit is the highest in the game, but that doesn't matter because you get hit once anyways and you're completely toast. So that doesn't really matter at all. And we're going to stick with the... actually, we can go for the intensified here if we want a little more light and dark, which is great because we do have some light and dark gifts along the way here. So that will be very nice. So just a little bit of a change up here, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Alright, and that will be good enough for now. Let's go for a Venom cartridge here. Okay, and we got cutscenes, so this is time that we're wasting here on our Venom cartridge, but that's okay. Okay, and poison should help us here significantly. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Alright. And let's go ahead and heal again. Good. Now we don't really have any big damage values here for when he staggers like that. So that's kind of unfortunate, but that's completely fine. Ouch. Ouch. Thank you, Io. Well, ouch. Okay, let's go for Venom. Hopefully he doesn't go after Io here. Good job, Io. Oh, very nice. Okay. Oh, I guess we didn't need to do that. It's okay. What? Okay. That was a bit odd. But that's okay. Alright, we'll give Io some time there to heal up, so... Okay, very good. Very good here. Oh, that was very bad. Thanks, Io. Oh, ouch. Io? Nope. Okay, well, we almost had him first try. But wow, that was a pretty intense fight, and all we needed to do was get him poisoned like one more time and we would have had it first try out the gate. But it looks like today is nothing but second and third tries. No first tries here at all, which is completely fine and normal for how things go here. Okay, so as we get into this phase here, the very, very nice thing is that the second time you face Mito, you get all these free hits right off the bat. What? Wow, okay. Just dead already, huh? Okay, well, that's how it goes with Mito. Apparently the reach of his sword is exceptionally long. Okay. Let's just zoom back here. Now, this is where Io shines very bright, is because of Panacea's essence, and she's able to keep us kind of inhibit free most of the fight, which is great. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll let him go over there. That's fine. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, and he's not poisoned, so let's go for a poison here, if we can. There we go. That will help significantly. Whoa. We're dead. Oh, we're inhibited. Oh, we're dead. Okay. We are just not on point here at all in the Mito fight. Wow. He is just wrecking my face.
Are
All
you
right.
feeling all right?
Well, let's go ahead and not get hit at all. Because getting hit in this fight is an instant death. And that is, well, that is like the worst thing we're having the problem with right now is getting hit once and dying. Okay. And poison is definitely helping. Whoops. Okay, well, we just screwed this up big time. Okay. Okay, let's back up here. Let's give Mito some space. See, and you see there, Io got hit and it didn't even hurt her, like, at all. Okay. Very nice. Alright, and let's go for poison here. Hopefully. Maybe. There we go. Wow, he's doing that move already? Alright. Whoa, okay. That was a very, very early attack there. That was interesting. Okay. We got tickled. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal. Are we dead? Yep, we're dead. We're dead because we took the opportunity to heal at the moment in time when he was going to do 5,000 points of damage. Of course.
You're all right.
I'm guessing I'm alright. So you can see that Io is very, very helpful for Panacea's essence. She's very, very helpful for keeping me alive. She's very, very helpful in a lot of ways. However, her damage output versus Mito is not very considerable at all. And that is a problem because she doesn't do anything with her ice or lightning spikes because Mito has considerable elemental weaknesses. But she can get in there, as you can see there at that moment in time. Ouch. Ouch. But the problem is, if I get hit once, I'm just dead. Like, that's all there is to it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this boy poisoned again. Nice. Okay. And let's see if we can get far enough away here. Good job, Io. Okay. There he comes. Okay, now we're pumped up pretty big time there. Oh boy. Okay, let's go for a poison here. Oh. Oh, okay. Oops. Oops. Is he sliding? Nope. Oh boy. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up here. Hopefully Io will survive over there. Okay, Io is inhibited. That is horrible. Oh. Ouch. Okay, we're focused. Oh, we're dead. Io, please. Please. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oh boy. This is intense. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. Let's go for poison. Okay, well, there we go. Ouch. Can you imagine in a no-hit run getting hit right there at the end of Mito and ruining the entire run? Oh. And as it stands, it's very, 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 very sad to me that what's her name? Eva is not particularly used in this run at all. At all. She won't be in any one of them. Sad enough. But Io will be with us, so all things are good. Alright. Well, that was an exceptionally long, awful scenario here. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.